everybody, welcome. We are here today at the Seven Seas Food Festival at SeaWorld. This is one of the most underrated food festivals, I promise you. This thing is awesome. Over 190 different foods and drinks, 27 different concerts. This thing has it all. We are going to be starting it off here today on the grand opening of this festival. So I'm telling you, it's going to be awesome. We're going to try lots of food. Come along, it's going to be a blast. Here we go, we're in, and it is time to get going. Now, I want to talk a little bit about this festival. It runs from January 31st through May 4th. Now, SeaWorld has a very interesting strategy when it comes to their food festival. They have food festivals that run at the same time throughout the year. This is the Seven Seas Food Festival. Again, it runs until May 4th. And then starting on February 27th for a few weekends, they will also have Mardi Gras Festival running, where they'll have special food items and booths during this festival. So they add a few additional like celebratory food items and drinks. Then of course they have some St. Patrick's Day celebrations, and then they even have Cinco de Mayo, all which run simultaneously with this festival. Now, similar to the festivals at Epcot, if you've ever been to any of their food and wine, Festival of the Arts, Festival of the Holidays, etc., they always have a booklet, a little guidebook that's your key to the kingdom. That is no exception here at SeaWorld. They also took a page from that book and they created a Seven Seas Food Festival guide, which basically walks you through all of the different food items. So every single page is gonna have different details on it, all the different food, all the different drinks. Now they have a lot of drinks here, a lot of wine tasting. And just take a look at how many booths there are. Right here on this page, there are 25 different booths that have different selections of food and drink. And right here on the top of the page, you can see how many items there are. 190 different flavors, 70 craft brews, 45 unique eats, 70 plus wines and cocktails. There is so much here to try. It's absolutely insane. So you're gonna wanna take a look at this book because it tells you literally booth by booth all the different things that they have. Now, it doesn't have the prices, very similar to Epcot. They don't do the prices. I don't know if that's because they change or by the time they decide on the prices, these books have already been printed. But you'll have to find that out when you get to the booth. But this booklet is great. Make sure you grab it. It's not right at the front, it's right at the front of the entrance to the festival. So when you go into the main entrance and then you hang a right over there by the waterfront, when you go through that little archway there, the booklets will be right there. That's also where you can purchase the lanyards, and Candy's gonna talk about those right now.
Okay, so the first thing we do when we come to the SeaWorld festivals is get a lanyard for the food and drinks. And we got the 15 item package for $90, but you see it says 18 for annual passes. You get an extra 3 punches. The other one is 10 items for $75, and anybody can get that. You don't have to have an annual pass for that, or you can have an annual pass and if you only want to spend $75 instead of $90. When I went to pay for my lanyard, they handed me this box and my lanyard. I was like, huh? I have no idea what's in here, so we're gonna find out together. An unboxing, if you will. And I broke it. Okay, well, this is like, okay. Is it like a little lunch box thing? Okay, well, I still don't know what it is. So, is it a phone charger? No. Oh, I hear something in here, but I don't see a way of opening it. Let's see. Oh, it is a lunchbox. It has like a little, whatever this is, not sure. It has a fork, spoon, and knife, and they're like pretty hard plastic. They're not like flimsy or anything. I guess it's like a little like lunch, like sandwich container maybe. And I'm assuming this is to hold your utensils. Yeah, see? It is. It's to hold your utensils. And then the top part that came off is just another little section for your like lunchbox. So you could like have two, a couple different items in this, and then you put it all together and put this band around it, and you have your little lunch pail without a handle. The top's like this, like kind of like fake wood. I don't know what that's called. Veneer? No, that's not it at all. But it's just little. I don't know. It's kind of cute. got this free thing and we didn't even know.
Well, we have been here less than 5 minutes and we are already stopping at our first food booth because it always looks good. It's this first booth on the right as soon as you come in. Every time we see it, there's like a bunch of stuff there. So for this festival, it's called the Caribbean Market, and I absolutely love Caribbean food. I love jerk chicken. I am a huge fan of. I've had it in Jamaica, and it's one of my favorite foods of all time if it's done right. So we're gonna see what they have at the Caribbean Market, and I have a feeling we're gonna be getting a few things. All right, Candy came back and she ended up getting 2 dishes. The first dish we're gonna talk about here is, of course, the Jamaican jerk chicken leg. This was $11.99, which I think is a lot of money for a small little chicken leg, but it does look spectacular. So if it's a good piece of chicken with some delicious jerk seasoning, I'm gonna be okay with the $11.99. I can't tell if it's, I think it's just one chicken leg, but there's like some other stuff happening on the plate. I can't really tell. And it does look like there's a jerk seasoning on the chicken and then also a sauce. I'm gonna try and steer clear of the sauce because usually the sauce is like a hot sauce on top of the hot already, and it's too much for me. But it looks bussin'. Let's dig into it. Here we go. All right, let's dig in. It's got some like lime thing on here. We're just gonna move that to the side, and then some weird decoration on here. We're gonna get rid of that too. Yeah, and it's just one chicken leg, but look at it, man. The thing is monster. Oh, I couldn't even pick it up. It's like a Genghis Khan ham hock here. I mean, it's not quite as big as a turkey leg. I mean, just size-wise, you can see it's a pretty good sized piece of chicken, though. I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking it was smaller. I'm a little bit nervous because it could be pretty hot. We'll see how it goes. Oh man, that's good. That is good. Wow, I'm a fan. I gotta get another bite. This is so good. Oh. That is fire. It's starting to heat up. It's starting to heat up. That second bite's getting in now. Whew, it's getting a little hot. It's not crazy spicy though, but if I were to eat like too many pieces of this, I'd be spent. I'd be on fire. But overall, the chicken is cooked perfectly. I tell you what, this is the second time we started off the festival with this booth, and this booth was a home run. And then we came later in the festival and tried some other booths, and they weren't the best. But this, they're nailing it out of the park today.
Okay, I'm gonna try this. I absolutely love jerk chicken. Love, love, love. I am gonna put some of the hot sauce on it. Steve didn't do that, but I am going to put a little bit on there, and we'll see. It's really good. I love the seasoning of the jerk seasoning. The sauce was really good. It is spicy. I don't think it's like overly spicy. I think Steve could have tasted the hot sauce, but overall this is really, really good. It kind of tastes like there's a dry rub on there of jerk. Love. Jerk chicken's one of my favorite things.
So far, this is a great dish. The chicken is cooked very well. Like it's not, I thought it was gonna be like overcooked and like dry, and it's not. It's cooked like really well, so it's very moist still. It's got a good amount of seasoning on it. That sauce is great. It's warm. It's like kind of temperature warm or hot. It's not cold. This is awesome. Do I think it's worth $11.99? Oh, let me take another bite. I don't think it's worth $11.99 because it's too small. It's like one good chicken wing. But what I'm starting to realize here at SeaWorld is that they price all their dishes based on the lanyard. If you buy the lanyard, regardless of which one you get, for us it's even better, but even if you get like the normal lanyards, if you get the lanyard, each one of these dishes is probably right around like $5, I would say. Maybe $6 for this dish. And I think $5 to $6 is pretty good for this chicken wing. But if I were to pay $12 and I got that one little chicken wing, I'd be kind of mad about it. So I would say you got to get one of the lanyards. Like, don't come here and just buy a bunch of the dishes, because I feel like their pricing is a little bit higher here at SeaWorld than even at Epcot. A lot of the foods that we've tried here at Seven Seas Food Festival, I feel like they've been priced like the Italy booth at Epcot. Like, overpriced. But I think it's because they price by the lanyard.
Okay, so we also got the rum cake. I'm going to try it. It sounds really good. I love rum cake. I like the taste of rum and in a cake. How can you go wrong? Absolutely delicious, usually. So we'll see if this one lives up to the hype. I feel like we've had this before at this festival last year, but we'll see. It doesn't look like anything I've ever seen before, but I swear we got rum cake here before, but I don't know. We'll see. So it's rum cake with whipped cream. It was $9.99. I'm just going to go ahead and try it. It's two layers, and see all the whipped cream is like smashing out of it. I don't know. It looks really good. I kind of have a huge bite here, so bear with me. It's really good, but honestly, it's really good. But it's not as like a vanilla cake. Maybe Steve will taste the rum a little bit more, but I honestly don't taste it. But the cake is really good. I feel like my daughter's boyfriend Nick would love this cake, and I know Steve's gonna like it as well because he loves cake.
All right, she set it up good, but I'll be the judge for sure. Now, I will tell you, one of my favorite cake-like treats that I've ever had in my entire life was the last time we were in Jamaica. They had these things that were basically rum cake Twinkies. They literally were shaped like a Twinkie. They had filling like a Twinkie, but instead of it being like a vanilla sponge cake, it was a rum cake. Sounds awesome, right? That was literally one of my favorite. I probably ate like 20 of those things while I was in Jamaica. I absolutely love those, so I'm hoping it's got a little bit of that in this. It looks awesome. I am a huge cake fan. I don't know what all this little stuff is on top, all the little crumbly stuff in there, but I don't know. Let's give it a go. It looks good. I don't care. There probably isn't a big enough bite for me. I'm not getting like a rum flavor to it. It does just kind of taste like a vanilla cake with some like sugary kind of whipped cream. I don't know what these little brown things are on top here. I still don't know what they are. It kind of tastes like, I don't know, like sugary little ground up peanuts maybe or something. I don't know, but it's good. It's more of a vanilla cake though, but I'm just gonna keep going. I'm a fan. Needs a stronger rum flavor. It's $9.99. Do I think it's worth $9.99? Again, lanyard price, yes. Non-lanyard price, maybe. It's pretty big. It's like a double layered like dessert. I mean, look how much is left still, and we've already been like pile driving this thing. This is good. This is way better than most Disney desserts because it actually has sugar in it. And it tastes good. It doesn't have a strong rum flavor.
There's an entrance right there by that tower and an entrance on the side of the shop. So if you come up this way, you can actually get a nice up-close look at the lagoon. Say hi to our mermaid friend Jason. What a beautiful view of this sunset. Holy cow, look at that, you guys. And
well, we're going to head a little bit deeper here into SeaWorld, coming up on the shark encounter space. And as many times I've been here, I still don't know my way around. We just keep walking until we bump into stuff. Now, I know it feels like most of the food booths are over on this side of SeaWorld. Over where the like manatees and stuff are over there, I feel like we never see any food booths. So you always want to go to the right when you come in if you're heading for the food festival. Otherwise, you're going to be walking a while before you find something. Oh, and let's just talk about the lanyard again. This happened to us the last time when we had the lanyard. And we were here for the very last day of the last festival, for the holiday festival. And we were trying to burn our lanyard, and they kept not punching our card. What just happened again?
I only punched it once, and I got 2 items.
Look.
And I was like, I got 2 items, right? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, okay. I just walked away.
We're like, here we go again. Here we go again. So by the time this festival is over, the cost of each one of the food items for us will be $1. So $1 per plate, not $12. Yeah, I kind of feel bad. Like SeaWorld, you need to get on your people to punch their cards. Or don't. Maybe that's their strategy. Gets people to keep coming back because they're like, wow, they don't even punch my cards. There's this little like shark pool here, stingray pool. Now there is a stingray pool where you can touch the stingrays. This is not that one. Ooh, look at that. That shark's going crazy. I think you can feed the sharks here, though. There's like a feed the shark thing over there. It's just closed right now, but... So the different kinds of shark, it says there's brown-banded bamboo shark. It's probably that one with the stripes there. Yeah. That one going by right there must be the Pacific black-tipped shark. southern ray, cow nose ray, and there's a leopard shark in here somewhere. I don't see it. It's in there somewhere. And there's a white-tipped reef shark in here, a leopard ray, and some fish. Look at that thing, man. That thing keeps coming by like trying to get out of the water. Look at this guy. Look at that. Look at this stingray right here. Look at it. That thing's like, move on out of the way. Mama's coming through. That must be the leopard ray. I definitely see spots, like leopard spots on it. That thing's huge. Oh, see how big that is? Look at it. Regular size, huge size. We're gonna head back here. This is a very hidden booth back here. In fact, we totally couldn't find it the last time we were here because I couldn't remember where it was. It's right here on the waterfront. It's hard to find because it's literally behind this building. And there's almost like no information at all on how to get over here. But you basically just have to walk between these two buildings here or go over there by the roller coaster, come around here, and you'll find the Italian market. I don't even know if there's anything that I want to get, but I just want to come over and check it out.
So we ended up getting all the food items at the Italian market. I actually forgot this was back there, and I was getting a refill on my drink, and I was like, wait, what's that back in the crib? And Steve came back here, and it was the Italian market. I remember coming here our first year, but I feel like we didn't come back here last year, but I don't know. I think we didn't see it. It's kind of off the beaten path. The first thing I'm going to try is the chicken parmesan on garlic toast. I mean, tell me that doesn't sound really good. It's on Texas toast, has marinara, chicken, and cheese. How can you go wrong? I saw the picture of this at the front of SeaWorld, and I was like, I'm definitely going to be trying that. So I'm just going to go ahead and try it. It was $11.99, which, you know, lanyard price good, $11.99. I don't know. It looks pretty big. It looks bigger than that's bigger than the palm of my hand, and almost as big as my hand. So it's a pretty good size. And garlic toast is kind of always worth the price. So. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and try this. It looks so good. I'm excited. So good. I'm gonna try more of the chicken because I'm super picky about chicken. It's nice and crispy. I don't know, that's my favorite kind of chicken. This is a 10 out of 10 dish for me. And I'm super weird about meat, like super weird. I never get a chicken sandwich anywhere, nothing. This is really, really, really good. This is definitely, and I feel like this might be worth $11.99 because it's pretty substantial with the bread and the chicken, and I don't know, it's pretty big, so. It's like as big as my hand.
All right, here we go, chicken parm with the Texas toast. First of all, Texas toast just be rocking. Whoever invented Texas toast needs to be like a gazillionaire, because Texas toast rocks. But yeah, the chicken's good. Chicken's got a good flavor, and I don't usually like over breaded chicken, and I feel like this one's breaded pretty well. It's not like pounded super flat like a normal chicken parm, but I don't mind it because the chicken is so good. Like it's a little bit thicker chicken. Yeah, Candy ate a ton of it, and she would not do that, I'm telling you. Like, usually she'd take, like, one bite and be like, it was good, and then low-key on the side be like, I didn't like the chicken because the texture, because she's weird about chicken, like, chicken meat and how it's cooked. But for her to say this is good, and I say it's good, the chicken parm is good, and I think this is $11.99 dish. I think it's worth $11.99. It's big, because you get the huge piece of Texas toast, and it's a big piece of chicken, and then the mozzarella cheese and the sauce. I do think I could get more sauce. If you've seen any of our Italian food videos, you know I drown my food in marinara sauce. So it could take more for me. But the seasoning on it is great. Doesn't need any like additional salt or anything. This is a home run so far. Let's try the tiramisu. This is a home run so far. The next food dish is the Palermo Fontina cheese meatballs. Now, I remember we have gotten the meatballs here before, but I did notice that it said reimagined on the front of this food dish, on the menu up there. It says reimagined Palermo Fontina cheese meatballs, $11.99. I remember loving these meatballs the first time I had them. I was shocked how they tasted almost like fresh meatballs, even though I know they're probably just frozen. I had the cranberry meatballs in the during the holiday festival. Not to feel like it was just like a few weeks ago, and those were awesome. So I'm hoping that this is a repeat here of these meatballs. I don't know. I'm already cutting through the meatball, and it already seems like it's not like super hard. So I don't know. Let's see. I'm gonna get a little bit of the sauce on here. Some of this cheese. Come on, don't fail me here. Don't fail me. Come on. So far, SeaWorld's been really good about meatballs. I don't know what it is. I do not know what it is, but SeaWorld knows how to do a meatball. I don't know. It's the same meatball. I can tell it's the same texture of a meatball. I had to give this a walk off. I got to give it a walk off. My meatball's so good. Does anybody else like these meatballs? Man, they're good. I can't say it. I can't say enough good things. I don't know why. SeaWorld knows how to do meatball. I think it's the same meatball. It's the same flavor, same texture as all the other meatballs I've ever had here. So whatever that meatball is, whatever that frozen meatball is, wherever you're getting those meatballs, keep getting them. And then just put stuff on top of them because it's a home run dish. Now, $12.99 or $11.99 for two meatballs, definitely not worth it. The meatball they have to be like 5 meatballs on that plate. But 2 meatballs, $11.99, not bad. Lanyard price, we're good.
Okay, so I'm not a huge meatball person. Actually, I'm not a meatball person at all. I feel like I say that a lot. I'm picky, I guess. I'm not picky with snacks, though. Give me any kind of snack and I'm going to freaking eat it. But I'm going to try this. It kind of just looked good to me. I have not tried a meatball in years, I feel like. So I'm kind of getting a big bite, too. So we'll see how I like this. You're going to see my natural reaction. It's good. I like the texture of it. I like the flavor of the sauce. I think the flavor of the sauce is really good. And the meatball. That's actually really, really good. So Steve wasn't being dramatic about that. It's pretty tasty.
I don't know what it is. These meatballs just are great. Look at that. I mean, they almost just feel handmade, but they're not. I mean, definitely not. Maybe they are. I don't know. I mean, SeaWorld, come out. Comment on my post. Are these handmade meatballs? Like, do you make all your meatballs by hand somewhere? I don't know. But whatever they are, Boston. All right, here we go. Topping it all off, we got dessert. This is the tiramisu, and it was $10.99. Tiramisu cake. It's got chocolate ganache and whipped cream on top. It also looks like it has coffee beans in it. I'm not sure. It looks fantastic, I gotta say. Broke me off a nice little piece of this. It looks awesome. Let's give it a rip. Surprised. There's no crunch. Oh, wow. What is going on? This is freaking crazy good. I'm telling you. The flavor of this. The tiramisu cake part, the ladyfingers or whatever is in normally a classic tiramisu, I don't know if that's what's in here, but some sort of sponge, has a really nice coffee flavor to it. And then that cream that's with it really has a great, like, vanilla, custardy type flavor to it. It's got some whipped cream, a little bit of chocolate drizzle, giving it a little bit of that chocolatey flavor. And then the surprise hit here is that there are, like, basically, like, toasted, I guess, coffee beans inside the cake. They're not just, like, sprinkled on the outside, which is what I thought originally. They're inside the cake. And so as I'm eating this, I'm getting, like, little, like, surprised crunches in this tiramisu. I'm digging it. It's quite fabulous, honestly. I don't think I've ever had crunchy coffee beans inside of a tiramisu before. And I've eaten a lot of tiramisus. Maybe I've just not been eating the right kind of tiramisu, because I am digging that. Now, this was $10.99 for the tiramisu, but it's huge. There's like 2 giant slices of cake. I kind of feel like it's worth $10.99. It's that good.
Tiramisu's good usually to me, but I'm never, like, it would never be something I would order. But I'm going to go ahead and try this one. I want a coffee bean in it. has a really strong coffee flavor. And I love the coffee beans in it. This is really good. I haven't had a lot of tiramisu in my life, but I would venture to say this is like the best one I've ever had.
Whew, okay. Italian market was a hit. Oh my gosh, it was such a hit. 2 dishes on that menu said new, 1 said reimagined. All 3 were a home run for me, in my opinion. All 3. That was amazing booth. Man, I'm telling you what, SeaWorld is hitting it out of the park today. Everything we've gotten has been fantastic. I'm telling you that I feel like every time we come like the first weekend, I feel like it's good.
Yeah.
I mean,
think it's good all the time.
I mean, it is good, but it's like extra good, right? And you would think that the first weekend would be like when they're working all the kinks out, but I'm telling you, it's fire.
I've seen a couple kinks just like out of receipt paper, and they were out of my rice. But other than that, I don't know. It's run really smoothly.
Wow, look how clear it is out. I just realized. Look, you can see the moon. It's such a clear, beautiful night tonight. We really lucked out. Okay, finally found it. Man, I just cannot figure my way out around this place. I cannot figure it out. Pacific Point Preserve. I was assuming all this was closed back here, but we're going to try and do it anyway. And hope we can see something. I see people down here, so... Oh, right there's making a bunch of noise. Look at him. Look, there's one right there. Right there. He's like climbing up the wall. He's trying to escape. No, really, what's he doing? Like, there's nowhere to go.
Doesn't look like that one's like throwing stuff out of the water.
Which one? Oh, he is. What was that?
I don't know. I saw one over there doing it too.
Is it like a piece of fish or something? He's playing with his food. Yeah, look, he's throwing something.
Yeah.
Unless it's just water. No, he's throwing something for sure. Maybe it's a ball. So, remember that time where you almost got attacked by a sea lion or whatever?
I did not almost get attacked. I was just taking a picture very closely.
You were trying to get attacked.
Yeah, but I did not almost get attacked.
That was in La Jolla.
They know that I didn't, so they're sticking up for me.
That was in La Jolla, near San Diego.
I loved it there.
We were there a few months ago, and we were down on that beach where all the bazillions of... Are they sea lions or seals? I don't remember. Sea lions, right?
I don't know.
I
feel like they were trying to close that off now so that you can't do that because somebody got attacked. But I don't know. I could have made that up.
I know there was people in wetsuits going in that water, and I know for a fact there was great white sharks right out there waiting for those sea lions to get in the water. Yeah, so this is a bit safer, and they're not attacking. That's kind of cool. Yeah, if you haven't seen the La Jolla video, you should check it out. It's really cool. We got up really up close and personal. It was one of the coolest things ever. And this is pretty cool too. Check it out. Just having a good old time back there. Look right here. Look at these two. He's like off. They were fighting. Off. They're like, nope, that's my rock. Jack, off, get off my rock. You ain't getting up here. First come, first serve. It's my rock. Okay, I just want to stop and talk about this really quickly because we've been walking around and I got to show you this. So check this out. Look at this. You see these attractions? Look at the wait times. Icebreaker, brand new icebreaker, 5 minutes. Look at this. Kraken, 5 minutes. Mako, 5 minutes. Manta, 5 minutes. Everything at the park is a 5-minute wait. There's literally like, I feel like it's like this at SeaWorld a lot. Not always, sometimes it's longer, but I feel like 80% of the time we come here to SeaWorld, it's just like that. 5-minute wait for every attraction. So if you want to ride any of the rides, like there's no wait. You just get on over and over and over again. And this is opening day of Seven Seas Food Festival. This isn't like, you know, like it's like a weirdly, and it's a weekend. It's not like this is like a weirdly, you know, quiet day. Like this is pretty normal. So I can't, like I'm telling you, SeaWorld, low cost for the annual pass and for tickets, especially annual pass is a steal. Day tickets are a little bit more expensive, but for the annual pass, it's a steal. That was a lot of fun. That was crazy. I can't believe how there's nobody here.
And it's so beautiful out.
So nice out. It's like the nicest day it's been. It's like 80 degrees, beautifully clear skies. Opening day for the food festival. The food is popping. The lines were short.
Like
Compare the last time we went to the holiday one, the last day.
Oh,
Those lines were like as far as the eye could see. Today, no lines. Like we just walked up and ordered. And I did the math. If you do the 18 for $90 lanyard, it's $5 per dish. That's all you're paying, $5 a dish.
And if they don't punch your things, then it's less.
And they keep not punching the thing, so it's even less. So basically $5 is the maximum you're gonna pay per dish or per drink if you get the lanyard. If you come here, do the lanyard. Like don't even play. Like don't play me, just get the lanyard and call it a day. Because otherwise, even if you don't use all the punches, it's still cheaper than just buying the individual items. I'm telling you. So I had so much fun. We got to see some animals. Now we weren't here early enough to do some of the animals we wanted to see. We wanted to see the manatees and some of the shows, but that was a no-go. So you got to be here earlier for that. But overall, I mean, the park's still open for another hour. There is an orca encounter show, like in I don't even know, like a half an hour or something. I think we're just, yeah, we're bailing. And but it was so much fun. I had a great time. Lots of awesome food. Everything was good. SeaWorld stepping up their game. I'm telling you, the food's just great.
It's really good.
Everything. Did we have anything bad at all tonight?
No.
Everything. I hardly ever say that at Epcot. I'm telling you, there's always something busted. This was really good. So overall, had a lot of fun. Let us know what you think. SeaWorld. Are you a fan? Have you been here? Have you ever been to the food festival? You got to be here. Mardi Gras celebration starts in a few weeks here. Like I said, it runs simultaneous to this, so there will basically be some additional Mardi Gras options in addition to the Seven Seas Food Festival booth. So I gotta tell you, I'm a fan. Do it. If you haven't done it, get here, make it a day. If you come here for a Universal vacation or a Disney vacation, maybe you're coming for an Epic Universe vacation coming up soon, take a day at SeaWorld. It's cheap and it's a lot of fun. So anyhow, thanks again for watching. Just wanted to say we really appreciate it. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe. Let all your friends know. A lot of people that watch our videos are not subscribed. So it's completely free. And just want to say until we see you next time, the noble way
It's the easy way.
Bye-bye, everybody.